come to terms with the fact that my style is just not super crazy or unique. I'm not giving you maximalist. I'm not giving you explore page supremacist. My style is simple and unfeminine, but assertive. Like, that's how I feel. And so today we're gonna be talking about all of the just very oddly specific things that I'm into right now. Most of these things are not trends. They are literally just, you're gonna see, they're very small, specific things. But because my style is on the more like uncomplicated side, it works and it actually contributes to my overall look. My name is Jade Fox. This is the Madeyoulooks channel. Welcome back. It's been a minute, but we're back with the jump off baby. I'm back in the hot magenta on that ass. New setting, we moved, whatever. We don't need to talk about it. So the first thing that I'm really into right now is extremely faded or like uniquely faded jeans. There's this pair of Acne Studios jeans that are like a rust kind of color on the outside. But like if you look really closely, you can see the blue denim underneath. And I just like the look of it. I also love using texture elements as the piece of my outfit that I'm using to like coordinate the rest of the outfit. It looks so tactile. Like there's something very like sensory to me about just denim and denim in general. Denim period, like the texture, the ruggedness, just the longevity, the fades, the coloring, like the washes, like there's just so much. Jeans contribute so much to society. They're like the Native Americans of clothes. This next one, if my sweater didn't communicate it enough, I feel like I probably wouldn't really need to say it, but I've been getting into like more feminine clothing lately. And of course there's a line there. Like, am I gonna go out and get, you know, a corset anytime soon? Probably not. But I am interested in more form-fitting clothing. I'm more interested in more so like dressier women's wear. Like I'm just into that. I'm into things that are slightly more form-fitting right now. And so, listen, I'm always gonna be in something slouchy, period. But with that, I find that form-fitting clothing and slouchy clothing looks really good together. And I'm kind of like having like a body positive moment right now. And so I'm like, you know, like, let's bring in some more feminine clothing. With this pivot in my preferences, I've noticed I don't really dress that masculine to begin with. Like most of my clothes, I would say 93% of my closet is women's wear. I think it's just the way that I put things together with my body type, and just how I style things. It may read less feminine, but as I'm like starting to look more in women's wear, I'm starting to take in more pieces that I probably normally wouldn't because they do lean more on the girly side. I'm finding comfort in it all because I just am now realizing that like my style was never really like super masculine to begin with. It just was, my style has just always been unfeminine. Like I don't push or emphasize my feminine features like through my clothing. However, I am interested in women's wear, just like I'm interested in men's wear. But just because you're interested in men's wear doesn't mean that you're trying to dress like a man. It just means that you are interested in things that maybe are a bit structured or maybe a bit roomier or have like broader shoulders or longer torso, longer legs, more denim, more rugged, you know, like there's just certain elements that come with menswear that I like, which is why I buy menswear. And the same thing is happening with women's wear. And I'm just now understanding within like my closet how to make all this shit work together. Not to mention, I don't know if this is because I'm in Cali now, but like I want to feel snatched. Like I want to feel like cunt. And I feel like cargos and a bomber doesn't always do that. I enjoy wearing a giant slouchy hot pink magenta sweater because it gives me the comfort and the fit within menswear normally that you would see that I like, but it's giving me the color, the boldness, the V-neck, the, you know, the showing of the clavicle. It's giving me certain elements of women's wear that I also like. And I'm pretty sure someone just dropped off a shirt that is also pink that I ordered. And I'll open that up at the end of this video. That's hilarious. Incorporating more pieces that make me feel cunty. That's about it. Like when I put these glasses on, like whose man am I? I'm not anyone's man. I own 50% of this company. It's giving, you know, champagne in the Nordstrom. The next thing is jewelry. And y'all already know I love jewelry. I'm actually really excited because I have 2 incredible brand deals coming up on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram for jewelry brands. And it's just, you really want to be there. But more specifically, when it comes to jewelry, I'm into like mixing my metals now. Cause y'all know I'm a silver girl through and through. Recently, I've been mixing silver and gold, and it's always been something that I've liked, but it just wasn't something that I felt like matched or like looked good on me. And so I think I found a way to make it look good on me. I have this necklace. The chain is actually from Banter. I'll put the link in the description. Banter necklace. It's a rope chain. And then I added this gold coin from an old necklace of mine, a super old gold necklace, to it. And I like it. My piercings always heal, or they take a long time to heal. And so I think they're finally at the stage where this one I can't move. I already know. But like I'm starting to get to the point where I can like switch my earrings out a bit more and like see what type of set I really want on both of my ears. If I get anything for Black Friday, I think I'm gonna get like jewelry, because that's the one thing that I never want to spend money on is jewelry. Like there's just something about buying something that is so small that's over $10 that I'm like, why? There's this brand called Sant Angelino, and there's this beautiful necklace. There's two necklaces. One, it's got this charm on it, and it kind of reminds me of the Stussy man, but it's this beautiful necklace. I love the type of chain, like link chain. I've never seen a link like that before. And then I just think that charm on the end, y'all know I love a charm. You know I love something that's gonna hang a bit lower. I just think that it looks so good, and it has so much personality, yet it's so simple. They have this other piece that's got, I think the stone name is abalone. So beautiful. Another section of this jewelry thing that I'm into is just like non-metal jewelry. Jewelry that incorporates stones, turquoise, crystals, pearls, like Japanese beads. I'm really into Japanese beads right now too. And so it's just about finding pieces that don't do too much. But my ultimate plan is to be able to build up a jewelry collection that is versatile enough to where I can link and stack them and just create like a whole unique kind of vibe where it's a little bit metal, a little bit non-metal, a little bit natural, a little bit, you know, platinum. Like that's really, really what I'm looking forward to. The next thing that I'm into is VNecks. I know this is like, girl, what? Listen, I have been a staunch crew neck babe for years. So much so because I just didn't like V-necks. I just didn't like them. There was something about them that I just didn't care for. But I would say I started getting into V-necks around the time where I got this sweater. I got the sweater 2, maybe 3 months ago. And so that said, I find that V-necks look great with t-shirts layered underneath. It kind of gives you that 90s like Friends kind of vibe. Like if you have a V-neck that's super deep with no shirt underneath, that's a fucking vibe. Even this sweater, it's super big and slouchy, but I feel like the V-neck just adds an element of like sophistication, maybe I would say, to this sweater. Like it just adds a certain, she could be going out for an Italian dinner for a good wine. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of like what it gives me, where I don't think it would give me that energy if it was just a regular crew neck. I feel like you understand where I'm coming from. I feel like the V-neck just adds a certain something that I'm into right now, a certain something where I get to show off my chest, a little baby clav, and also jewelry too. I'm still trying to figure that out. Like I'm still trying to figure out what kind of jewelry looks best with V-necks, but your girl's gonna be experimenting because we're gonna keep investing in these V-necks. The last trend that I'm gonna be talking about that I'm really interested in right now are Adidas. I am genuinely impressed with the construction of the things that they send me, and also just the design. Like I feel like Adidas is definitely having a moment right now. Everybody on your Explore page is wearing Sambas. So when I first started getting into the Sambas, when I first started getting into Adidas and just really liking them and just liking what they're doing, because I also enjoy the Sambas, I think I felt guilty for a second because I was like, oh, well, this is just a trend and that's why I'm hopping on it. But it's just like, no, like Adidas makes great stuff. Adidas makes things that are different, that feel unique and that are comfortable and pretty affordable too. Like that was a lot of background just to say I enjoy Adidas a lot right now. And I'm really enjoying the Gazelles, my Gucci Gazelles. I wear them all the time. I also have just like a plain black and white pair of Adidas Gazelles that Adidas also sent me. Wear those all the time. I wore those on the move, but I also wear them when I fully go out. So they're just versatile, great sneakers. I think when it comes to my sneaker preferences, I prefer to wear sneakers that lean more lifestyle than like athletic or basketball, because I think that this sweater, for example, could go with a Samba. Whereas I don't know if I would wear this sweater with a pair of like Air Max or something, you know? The light skin moment. Do you remember when everybody was doing that on Tumblr and like MySpace? When everybody was doing this pose? A lot of crackhead energy in this video. That just means that I'm back. Oh, maybe we should go ahead and end with the unboxing of the other pink thing that I ordered. So something that y'all should know is, as I mentioned before, I'm very much into fades, very much into pink. Pink is my favorite color right now. I bought this because it just fits so many of the buckets that we discussed today. And I think that Cotton Citizen is really great. I think that they are offering a less boring take on basics. Basically, you're gonna see a lot of like fading. The way that they treat their clothing, I'm not sure what the process is, but the way that they treat their clothing, the fades are just gorgeous. They almost create gradients and less of like spotty fades. Just check it out, all right? But this is a shirt called, I think, the Tokyo shirt. And as you can see, it like goes into red, it goes into pink, but it's all very soft. It's like a soft fading all the way throughout the shirt. Also, the shirt feels great. It's great quality. It's just like pairing this with like a faded pair of denim. I live in California now, so I'm dressing for a different climate. And so I'm interested to see how the content changes with that. But that said, like, if there's any other West Coast people, I mean, I was on the West Coast before, but if there's any West Coast people living in hotter climates that want videos specifically for that, what is it that you actually want to see? Is it outfit ideas? Is it styling? Like, let me know. And I will see y'all very soon in another one. And do not forget, wear what you want, wear what you like, and wear it out. I'll see y'all soon.